Hello everyone, Chris Collins here from SCSeTools support. Today we'll be taking a look at the Landfill Gas Exceedance Manager. More specifically, managing your LFG exceedances through SCSeTools. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and select the project from our project list, either from the drop down in the top left or by selecting from the dashboard here. We'll go ahead and select the eTools landfill. Once it's been selected, under the maps, we'll go ahead and select the Exceedance Manager. Once the Exceedance Manager is selected, you will see an exceedance list on the left-hand side. So list any kind of exceedances based upon the rule that we have selected. Obviously right now we do not have a rule selected, but we'll go through that process momentarily. We also have corrective actions, so it'll actually show you any corrective action that we have taken for that. And again, we'll demo that momentarily. You have it separated between landfill gas and surface emissions, so if your project uses surface emissions, they'll be managed in a very similar way. And then under this, we'll have the rule category. There's a drop down there. By default, it'll show compliance, so this is any federal compliance with HOVs and that sort of thing applied for your project. All those will be taken into consideration. And then obviously you could also include inactive points there by check marking that box. Go ahead and select compliance. This will show us all of the wells that we currently have that are in exceedance. EW10, which we are actually be using in this demo, shows what rule it's actually in violation of. So the NESHAP Quad A, how many days it's been open, 47 currently, and then where we're actually at within the initial corrective action state. We can, on the right hand side, go ahead and select any of these wells that are out of compliance too, and it'll actually bring us up some of the historical data, so we can go ahead and click on any of those to see that if needed. So with EW10 that we're using here as an example, we'll go ahead and click on EW10. And this will take us over to the corrective action section, as you see once it gets loaded here. And we can actually go ahead and we can manage that exceedance then. A couple things, it'll actually show you which rule it is currently out of compliance with. It shows you where you're currently at in your timelines. So you actually have total days that are open at 47. Shows when your 5-day was due, your 15-day, so on and so forth. If there's been any kind of root cause analysis done with it, you can have that entered there. And then as far back as the 120-day, that's when actually that is due, is by 8/11. As we can see at the bottom now, the section here actually shows what the readings were. It's relating to this exceedance. And we can go ahead and make changes here, enter comments, or go ahead and close exceedances out if need be. So in order to close the exceedance, we'll actually go here at the bottom and click on Edit. And this allows us to enter individual comments for whichever readings. So we want to document what we actually did to correct that exceedance. We can go ahead and select that reading. And then we can also put whatever that comment is here. So we'll just put decrease vacuum. And hit save. And that'll go ahead and save that comment in there. And all of these comments and even closing exceedance out all corresponds with the compliance report, the exceedance detailed report. So all of those will be available and you can see all of your comments within that report in that comment field. Go ahead and select edit again in order to close out the exceedance. We have everything went back into compliance here on 510. So you see the temperature actually went back in within an acceptable range. We'll go ahead and select that. Put exceedance corrected. And again, your comments can be whatever relating to what you did in the field. It's not actually set to specific ones that you have to use. Just using these as an example. And then we'll go ahead and toggle this where it says close exceedance here. Once we do that and click save, it'll just ask you to confirm, are you sure that you want to actually close that exceedance out or not? And if you don't, go ahead and click on cancel, but if you do, so in this case we'll go ahead and click OK. And that'll go ahead and actually allow you to close that exceedance out, and as you see, it'll actually remove it from the list. And the corresponding report then, the exceedance detailed report, all of that information will be included there and show all of those comments that you have put throughout that. If you have any questions about this video or any video that we have made in the past, or if you just have general support questions, you can email us at support@SCSeTools.com. Our phone number is 866-612-6820, and our hours of operation is 8 o'clock Eastern Time to 5 o'clock Pacific, Monday through Friday. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.